yet another Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster update video. That's 3 in 2 weeks. Konami have announced that Suikoden will be at this year's Tokyo Game Show, which will be taking place 2 weeks from now between the 26th to the 29th of September. The Suikoden presentation will be taking place on Saturday the 28th at noon Japan Standard Time, which is 3 AM GMT or 4 AM Central European Time, and for the Americans out there that would be 10 PM EST on September the 27th. You can work out the rest of the time zones yourselves. Suikoden will be given a 30-minute time slot for a presentation, and as was announced by Konami, Junko Kawano will be present on stage to share behind-the-scenes stories about the game's production. Konami will be setting up a Suikoden-themed exhibition along with photo spots for attendees, similar to what they'd done at the Tokyo Game Show event in 2022. Attendees will be given Suikoden-themed pins as a gift while supplies last. If you're going to be attending and you're hoping for a specific character, unfortunately you can't pick which character design you get, as they'll be given out at random. Although if anyone at Konami is watching this video and they're feeling generous and they want to send me a few pins, feel free to hook me up. So not a whole lot of details were revealed in the announcement or on the website, but they did show off a couple of new screenshots. One of the overworld just outside Gregminster and a battle screenshot from Suikoden 2. I still love that new UI, it looks absolutely beautiful. There's two things I'd actually like to point out that I noticed on this page that nobody else seems to have noticed or is talking about. The first is that Yasuo Daikai is no longer listed as being the producer of the remaster. You might remember back when the HD Remaster was originally announced at the 2022 Tokyo Game Show that Yasuo Daikai was revealed as the producer of the game. However, this Tokyo Game Show page on Konami's website no longer lists him as being the producer. The producer of the HD Remaster is now listed as being Rui Naito. I'm not familiar with who he is, so I had to Google him, and there's almost no information about him, except that he's the assistant producer of Silent Hill Townfall and the head of IP and cross-media development for the Silent Hill franchise. He also worked on marketing for the Metal Gear Solid franchise. I bring this up because it's an interesting bit of information. We all know that a year ago, Konami released a statement announcing that the game was delayed, which was followed by a full year of silence, before the game was revealed during last month's Nintendo Direct and given a release date. So now one has to wonder, was the game originally delayed because of a change in producer? The original reveal of the HD Remaster was met with a lot of fanfare, excitement and praise, but also a lot of criticism and skepticism on social media, with many people not liking the art direction, the UI, the sound effects and so on. So you have to wonder if that delay was caused due to a reactionary response by Konami to address all of the concerns and feedback fans had at the time. I don't want to speculate too much as we don't know why or when this change happened. Not that any of that matters now, as the game has an official release date and the vast majority of people are very happy with what we've seen of the remaster in the latest reveal. The majority of fans are very happy with the beautiful UI, the new effects, the portraits, the art, but it's an interesting discussion nonetheless. The other thing I want to point out is that Takahiro Sakiyama, who was the director of the much beloved Suikoden 5, is no longer listed as being the director of the game. Tatsuya Oguchi is now listed as being the director, while Takahiro Sakiyama is now being listed as the Suikoden IP and game director, effectively putting him in charge of all things Suikoden going forward, after how incredibly he handled Suikoden 5 and how beloved that game is, with many fans putting it right up there with Suikoden 2. The series is in very safe hands with him at the helm. Not the longest video, as Konami didn't reveal much, but it's just a quick update about Tokyo Game Show and the change in producer and director. And in other Suikoden HD Remaster news unrelated to the Tokyo Game Show event, the Spanish translation of the game appears to have been cancelled, with it being removed from Steam 3 days ago according to a SteamDB update. The store page now only shows Spanish Latin America instead of both Spanish and Latin American Spanish. What are you guys expecting out of the Tokyo Game Show presentation? What do you think they'll be showing off during Tokyo Game Show? Do you think we'll get a more in-depth look at the gameplay, or a more detailed video showing off new features like the battle speed option, the auto attack, the conversation log, the new area map? They show off some unknown and yet to be revealed details and features, like the rumoured inclusion of the original versions of the games? Or shall we set our expectations even higher and set ourselves up for complete disappointment by hoping for the inclusion of the Suikoden games? By the way, I'm not sure what the topic of my next theory or discussion video will be, as I haven't even started planning it yet. The Gene video was exhausting to make and edit, so for the next 2 videos I'm probably going to be a little lazy and do quick and easy character tier ranking videos for Suikoden 1 and 2. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you on the next video.